This is ground zero of American politics right now.
Good evening, and thanks for being with us. I'm Nina Sparano.
I'm Nina Sparano with the Winnebago County Sheriff's Office.
Do you think we're in the early stages of a Cold War?
And we're keeping you posted on all the events happening here at the Republican National Convention.
Why would it be so expensive?
The STAR program doesn't end when the inmates are released.
Do you think there's any way that both parties are going to agree on any policy to make it any better? When are we going to see these changes?
But that's still involvement. Still a lot of love out here today. A lot of fans ready to talk about it after what happened today, but most seem to have made their peace with what's happened, at least so far. Now, I spoke with Aaron Popke. He is the Director of Public Affairs with the Green Bay Packers, who tells me they're not ready to issue any public comment, at least until any news is official. We are the battleground of battleground states. That's why the RNC is right here in Milwaukee. And day one was already an action-packed day with JP Vance being announced as Trump's running mate. All right, we're filling up before we leave, so if you're going to head up to the UP, you better get some gas before you leave, because here in Green Bay, price per gallon is $4.73. It is the second day of the RNC here in Milwaukee, and it's starting to pick up pace now, getting closer to prime time.
On behalf of Corbin Asbury, would you be willing to help him lower his bill in any way because of how expensive it was for what he says a very short distance that didn't require a lot of care?
I'm not going to reduce the bill for those statements because, one, I'm not going to, say it was.
Moving on to the alternate slate of electors. Of course, we're going to talk about that. And I know you've said publicly that it's a non-issue what happened with the slate of electors and your involvement.
I had no involvement. I received either 3 texts and I sent 2 texts, or the other way around. I mean, my lack of involvement was seconds worth of texting.
But that's still involvement. We begin tonight with a new growing threat in the opioid crisis, an illicit drug that's being mixed into fentanyl street drugs. And it's already on the streets of Northeast Wisconsin, and it's killing its users at an alarming rate. We combed through decades of records with the National Transportation Safety Board. Since 1973, there have been 33 fatalities on or near EAA grounds during the festival, and 57 crashes resulting in injuries. After the fatal crash on July 22nd, the NTSB shut down the airfield for an hour, disrupting months of precise planning. On August 3rd, 1987, Sandra Lyson, a mother of 2, vanished from her job at the Good Times Bar in Green Bay. Her body was found the next day in the Michigan Forest, 30 miles away. But last January, everything changed. Lead singer Dennis Peters, known on stage as Dennis Lee Roth, learned he had stage 4 prostate cancer. 23 years later, they tell their story for the 2,996 others who can't.
Milwaukee, Nina Sparano, NBC 26.